力の差を教えてやる。
ここは天下の霊王区。一元さんはお断りだぞ。暑かったら言ってくんな。別に抜きしやしねえけどよ。天才戦ケンピカ
あたしらの義にはソウルソサエティの歴史が詰まってる。逃がしやしないさ。好きに暴れてくれていいよ。この命の檻から出られやしない。わらわのおった頃よりもずいぶんと鍵は緩かったの。わらわが仕立てた至高の頃にまとえただけでも感謝せよ。そして死ぬまで脱げると思うなよ。
ブリーチブレイブソウルズ。
Hey, what is going on, guys? This is your boy the Best Masher, and welcome back to another Bleach Brave Souls video. Now, I am very late when it came to uploading news videos, and of course I'm always late because when they drop, it's always when I'm fucking AFK, so do bear with me for my future uploads. But anyways, instead of making the hassle of always doing more videos than needed, I decided to go ahead and break down the banners, give you guys my overall opinions if you guys should summon, and of course we take a look at the gameplay for the three characters, being Tenjiro, Kiryu, and Senju Moto. So we are finally going to be getting the last batch of Squad Zero characters that need to come into the game, and I think they did the right choice of having all three of the last remaining Squad Zero members in one banner. And why I say so? Because, well, what did they do in the manga other than getting killed off screen? Like, what did they do? Like, they only got their asses clapped by the Quincy's and Yuha Baha, so that's what happened in the manga anyway, so yeah. But anyways, I'm gonna be honest right now, I'd say it's worth summoning for these characters because Tenjiro is the new best Soul Reaper killer for speed, so we finally have one that is amazing. Kiryu is just an overall beast of a NAD unit for mind. We finally have a NAD unit that has a PvE killer for mind and can boost just like Nimaya and Tokinata, which is really nice. And Senju Moto, I think that she is by far possibly the best Heart Aronker killer in the game right now. And she even has herself a new skill that allows herself to do more damage when the enemies are inflicted by her laceration, which is really nice. But anyways, before taking a look at the characters, I'm going to take a look at the banners themselves first. So, of course, they come out with four different types of banners, being the 6% gacha, which will have 12 fillers, and then, of course, the 5% gachas, being the individual banners, and, of course, include 5 characters. So, starting off with the banner that has 12 characters. So, the fillers are questionable at best, because let me be honest here, it sucks how Shunsui is the only 1000-year Blood War character in the filler pool. Like, you guys couldn't add in Toshiro, you guys couldn't add in Sajin, you guys couldn't add in Byakuya, just one. And I think it's bullshit, man. Like, come on, this is 1000-year Blood War we're talking about, and you guys can't even promote the older characters. Like, I mean, come on. But that being said, Shunsui is a great pick. He's still great to this day. I don't think he's as great as 1000-year Blood War Yama, but for a character that came out in 2017, he's just downright amazing. Lisa, I think this is the first time I see her in a 6% gacha. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section below. Please let me know. But other than that, good pick, because I don't really see her that much in filler pools. Toshiro, he has been in fillers in the past, so I don't know how to feel about that. And I do have him 5 out of 5, so no dupes of him, thank you. Sajin is questionable because I feel like he shouldn't have been in the banner, considering he has been in previous banners before in the past, so Jushiro, same thing for him, but at the very least, he's still a much better unit than Sajin. Tag Team Amida, I have not seen him in a 6% gacha, but why him though? Like, he's not that amazing. He's just a nuker for guild quests and nothing more, and is of course a low stamina damage boost link for when running units in epic raids, and yeah, you guys get the point. Izuru, he has not been back in a banner since forever, and now with Transcendence, he's basically OP, but no thank you, I already have him 5 out of 5. Momo, I think it was nice to bring her back, considering a lot of people do need her for Chronicle quests, and the fact that she is not featured in a lot of 6% gachas, so it's good to see her back. Ishin, fuck no, please, no more speed Ishin, please, no more. But anyways, that's the 12 character banner. Anyways, the plan here to do is go for the banner that has all 3 of the characters, because at the end of the day, you do get 2 guaranteed steps, and the rate of actually pulling banner characters is 1.5% for even getting one of them, whether it's Tenjiro, Kiryu, and Senju Moto. So at least once you get a banner character, you're set, and then if you're still wanting to go after more of the characters, the individual banners are there for you guys to summon on. So Kiryu's individual banner features the likes of Pasrasu, Renji, the speed one, Shinji, the speed one, of course 20 DR Shinji, and of course Tag Team Toshiro. So yeah, my problem about these banners is that they lack 1000 Year Blood War characters. Like, when they released 1000 Year Blood War Round 7, at least they gave us older characters in individual banners as well, but this time around, they decided not to. But anyways, Kiryu's individual banner includes Tensa Zangetsu, the past Kisuke, the Bon Jackie, of course, being the only 6-star Jackie in the game, and to my surprise, 20 DR Mashiro. I thought it was going to be the past Mashiro, but it was nice of them to include this 20 DR Mashiro, especially considering that if you want to run both Chad and Ichibei in PvP, you need a bit more copies of this Mashiro. You guys know I'm right about that. Like, you need more copies of that fucking Mashiro. And then, of course, Tenjiro's individual banner features the past Shinji, past Yoroichi, Yumi Shika being, of course, the cuck of it, and Tag Team Mikaku. Yeah, look, I've got nothing wrong against the characters, but I just gotta say that it's the filler pool that is kind of questionable. Like, okay, we don't have Ginjo, we don't have Kai, and we don't have Luffy, but still, you guys could have at least included more 1000 Year Blood War characters. Like, it's just so fucking stupid. Like, why is it just Shunsui and no one else? Like, why? I don't hate Shunsui, I actually like him, but come on, man. There are more characters you can include other than just him. Like, I'm being for real here. Anyways, now that we have actually looked at the banners, we will now go ahead and take a look at the characters themselves. And we're not going to look at it through the actual game, considering we have Soldex. We have Soldex that actually has everything up on there, and Soldex is the best friend for this shit. So yeah, shoutouts to him for at least getting the info out. And yeah, everything else data mined, including the attacks. But anyways, let's just go ahead and take a look at Tenjiro. Now, like I said before, this unit is by far the new best speed Soul Reaper killer in the game, considering we do have many alternatives of Soul Reaper killers. But for melee, this is basically the best one. But anyways, he's got 1,100 stamina, 642 attack, defense at 361, focus at 357, and an SP of 798. So he's basically got the same SP as Canfero and World Baragon, and is currently the highest SP that a speed unit has ever gotten up until now. And anyways, yeah, he's got strong attack, recharge minus 12% as an actual soul trait. Now let's just go ahead and take a look at everything else. His soul trait. He's got Sprinter Plus too, which is really good for guild quests, so if he's actually featured as a bonus, he'll have no trouble in terms of clearing waves of mobs fast. He's got a Bruiser and Berserker all at 20%. It's not the typical 40%, but you know what, I'll take it, because if you guys have noticed, every single unit that gets a 40% Bruiser and a 40% Berserker, they take away status ailments and give them something like Guard Break or whatnot, and kind of make them a bit more trash, which is weird. I don't know, it feels weird, man. He's got Havoc at 20%, which is really nice. Frenzy, Devastation, 40% Debilitator, plus 5 seconds, and a brand new skill, called Team Party Increased Speed Attribute Soul Reaper Strong Attack Damage by 20%, mind you. 20%, and the skill does not stack according to K-Lab. So basically, if you have Tenjiro in your team, and you have other speed Soul Reapers in the same team, or even in co-op, they get that extra 20% buff when it comes to using the strong attacks, which is amazing, bruh. It's just amazing. So, oh well. Now let's just go and take a look at his attacks. So, all of his attacks inflict debilitating paralysis, and his special has a chance to revive, which is really nice. Like, look at that shit, man. And now let's just go and take a look at his attacks. So his normal attacks, of course, same radius as Noitora's, considering he doesn't have long reach. 100%, 100%, 120% melee collision, so it's pretty normal. He does have 20% bruiser, so don't expect the best of the best damage. Strong attack. Okay, so it's basically a fan shape type of attack. I think it's like a lunge or something. He's got 570 radius, 120% melee collision. Second strong attack is a beam move, 870 radius, 120% mag, melee collision, and then his third strong attack is the same third strong attack that the Mind Koga has, being 1170. And because he has the 20% havoc in effect, that radius, instead of being 975, it's 1170. Which is really damn amazing. Like, I swear. It's really nice. And of course, the special inflicts paralysis and revives. So yeah, Tenjiro, I feel like he's the best in Banner. And now let's just go and take a look at Kiryu. So Kiryu has by far the new highest stamina in the game, 1117. She's got an attack of 777, a bit lower than Nimaya's, which is by 1 point, but it's okay. 370 defense, focus at 366, and an SP of 628. She's got Soul Reaper Killer. The Soul trait is damage reduction. And now let's just go ahead and take a look at her Soul trait. She's got Sprinter +1, Bruiser at 40%, Flurry. So she's basically going to be doing more or less the same amount of damage as Nimaya. Only problem is that she doesn't have Guard Break. That is the only thing that kinda hinders her from being a really god tier normal attacking unit in PvE. But other than that, she's still really good. She's got a 50% Berserker, so at least with her strong attacks you'll be able to do a bit more damage. She's got Healer, Medic, Enhancer, and Poise. Really nice. And as we look at her attacks, she's a range character. No debilitating status ailments, but her second strong attack allows herself to boost and heal at the same time. And considering that by her skills she's got both Medic and Healer, if you give her a Hojikusai, you'll be able to heal yourself up to 100% of your health. Which is fucking insane, man. Like, it just is. Excuse my cough. But, yeah. But that being said, I feel like it's weird how the Soul trait, she was given damage reduction, considering her attacks don't really do anything but pure damage. Like, they don't inflict any sort of status ailment. Like, she's just mainly a PvE character, not a PvP character, similar to the Halloween Lilina. Like, you can still use this Kiryu for PvP, but she's just gonna be screwed easily. Like, she just won't be as great as other units. But anyways, let's just go and take a look at her attacks. Of course, her NAD has range collision, like Tokinada, like, you can't really complain. Like, as long as it does damage and kills off enemies, that's what matters. And, yeah, 100%, 100%, 120%, so yeah. Okay, let's just go and take a look at everything else. So, her first strong attack is a pushback strong attack, which, I mean, it kind of works, but at the same time, if you want to go for a hybrid build, this is not a really good strong attack, considering it's the same strong attack that Manga, Aizen, and Quincy Ichigo has. Pushback, 40% mag with range collision. Not a great strong attack. Second strong attack is, of course, a buff heal move, 120% mag, 575 radius. And her third strong attack is basically a distant AoE attack of 975. So basically the same strong attack as Zombie Toshiro, 120% mag. And yeah, the special does nothing, which is a bit of a shame, so yeah. she's still a good character. I'll say that much. Despite the fact that her first strong attack is range collision, but let me be honest here, she's a flurry character. Like, you're not even going to use her strong attacks all that much. You're going to mainly prioritize with the normal attacks, and your strong attacks will be your only way for getting crowd control and being able to push back at mobs and guard break. Even though she should have had guard break as an actual skill. But anyways, taking a look at Senju Moto. Wait, what's the name Senju Moto? Yeah, okay, excuse me. Big brain fart moment. Anyways, she's got 1094 stamina, attack at 649, defense at 358, focus at 367, and an SP of 790. She's got strong attack reach at minus 12%, a Rankar killer, which is nice. And let's take a look at her soul tree. She's got Sprinter +1, Bruiser 20%, Havoc 20%, Berserker 20%, Frenzy, Debilitator +2 seconds. She's got the new skill called Damage to Lacerated Enemies +40%. Plus, increased status ailment chance against Mind Attribute Orankars. It's by 20%, I believe. Like, correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section below, please. Which is really nice, so it's basically going to be a new type of disabler where it basically increases the chance of inflicting a status ailment, which is really nice, but it's going to be against Mind or Attribute or Rankars, which is fine, because at the end of the day, you're mainly going to be using Senju Moto in heart-only content. And where you use that heart-only content, use them toward mind enemies. And now her attacks, she's melee, she's got barrier, so the cooldown is going to be quite high, but she does have great strong attacks. Anyways, let's take a look at her stuff. Normal attacks, of course, same radius as Noitora. She too lacks long reach. But anyways, her first strong attack is a beam move. 870 radius. Melee collision, 120% mag. Really good. Second strong attack, 690 radius, which is insane because of the Havoc. 120% melee collision. And then her third strong attack is full screen, 1200 radius. Really, really nice. And everything except her second strong attack has a chance to inflict paralysis, which is really nice. And now that we've seen the actual characters on paper, we're going to go ahead and take a look at their gameplay. Like, we're going to be doing that right now. Like, let's just go ahead and start off. Starting off directly with Senju Moto. Okay, hold on, let me take away the audio. I'm just going ahead and go through this shit. The model looks nice. I'm not gonna lie. It's actually really, really nice. Like, look at how beautiful it is. And, of course, considering that Senju Moto has no arms, considering I think she lost them, she's basically using those, I believe, wooden-like arms? I don't know. I really don't know. I don't remember. I need to read the manga again, I swear. Anyways, let's just go ahead and take a look at her gameplay as soon as we can get right into it. God damn, I gotta keep up. Oh shit, I think I went a bit too further ahead. I'll just go ahead and move ourselves forward. Yeah, okay. Okay, hold on a bit. Okay, from there, we see the actual gameplay. Of course, she doesn't have a long reach. Anyways, yeah, as you guys can see, it's a beam move. It's basically the same type of strong attack that Manga Mayuri has, now that I think about it. Like, range collision, beam move, and yeah. I must say that I like how her shield, even though it does not heal or buff the team, it does have insane range, thanks to her Havoc, which is really nice, man. Like, it's really nice. Now let's just go ahead and take a look at everything else about Senju Moto. And third strong attack is full screen. Really nice. And hold on, can we see the first strong attack again in action? Alright. Too bad it wasn't used well, but oh well. Okay, okay, here we get to see the special, so let's go ahead and take a look at it. That is actually nice. I swear, I don't even remember seeing that in the manga, considering they really didn't do much in the manga to begin with. So Caleb, I think, must have had to improvise with actually giving the unit special move animations and giving a bit more creativity. So it's nice that they decided to improvise with a special. It was really nice. I'll give it that much. And now with Kiryu. Let's just go and take a look at her character. The one thing I don't like about Kiryu is the fact that she has no transformation mechanics, so you can't even play as her skinny form. Instead, you basically get the fat version that you can only play as. Like, don't get me wrong, she thick as fuck, but if you can't play as the skinny version, like, what's the point of it? Like, it's just stupid, man. It just really is. Like, hold on, let's just go ahead and move forward. But the model looks nice. I'll say that much. I feel like it looks nice. So, yeah, let's just go ahead and move on. I gotta keep on fucking doing this shit. Okay, we should be getting into the gameplay soon. Okay, I think I went a bit too far in. Okay, here we go. Of course, our normal attack damage string is really nice. Shaves through just fine. So we can basically expect her to be just as good as Tokinada, minus the fact that she lacks guard break. And of course, her first strong attack is a pushback. So, not much to say about that. Like, I've got no complaints about that, considering you're mainly going to chappy this unit. I'm not going to run her as an SP unit if I do pull her. I'll say that much. Yeah. Wow, this is all bullshit. Like, the second strong attack, she goes into her skinny form for just a second, and then she goes back. Like, come on, man. Why? Why, bro? Guys, let's start a petition to Caleb and get him to basically change the second strong attack to being heal, boost, and transformation. Like, come on, man. It's all bullshit. Or at least have the special where we can keep the skinny form and be able to play as that. Like, I swear. That would be nice. Anyways, we should be able to get to the special soon now that we've seen all of her strong attacks and her attacks. Let's see.
逃がしやしないさ。好きに暴れてくれていいよ。この命の檻から出られやしない。
Yeah, okay, they also had to improvise a bit, but except the whole tree thing was taken in from the manga, so I would definitely remember that. But yeah, that's Kiryu for you. Other than that, really good character. I'm really surprised. And now we have the best of the banner, Tenjiro. We have ourselves another barefooted fighter in Brave Souls, which is... oh, well, guess that's gonna get a lot of fangirls that have fucking foot fetish to fangirl over. Okay, I'm sorry, that was really fucking dirty, but oh well, I fucking had to. Okay, so here we have Senju Moto himself. Wow, the model looks really nice, bro. He doesn't even look like he's from Brave Souls. Like, look at him, he's tall as fuck. Okay, let's just move along. Especially considering this guy's the hot spring guy. Okay, just going to get right into the gameplay. I don't care. Okay, there we go. Oh, okay, hold on. Let's see the normal attack damage string. That is copy and pasted from Ichibei. Dude, it's copy and pasted from Ichibei, just that he has fucking what? Okay, but yeah, the first strong attack is a bit of a lunge, and then his second strong attack is a beam move. All right. I mean, it works, but I wouldn't say it's as fast as 1000-Year Bloodborne Nemu. I'll say that much, but it's okay. I think it works. It's not that fast, but it works. Second strong attack does have some good radius, I'll say that much, but it doesn't have the same width as Kokuto, which is really weird. But I still do think that this unit is better than Kokuto, considering he's got a bit more shit going for him. Look at that third strong attack! Wow! It hits everything in front of him! Yo, for real, I'm loving AoE descent attacks way more than standard full screen third strong attacks. Like, you basically get everything that is in your way. That is fucking insane. But yeah, I can kind of see why they copy and pasted Ichibei's nav. Oh shit, let me shut the fuck up and play the special. Yeah, that was taken from the manga directly. I can't believe I can't really remember much about Senju Moto, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I really can't remember her doing that in the manga, but I can tell that was taken from the manga. Damn, I really need to reread everything else, I swear. But I can see why they decided to copy and paste Ichibei's normal attack damage string into Tenjiro. They're both Squad 0. They're both speed units. That is literally why they decided to do so. Anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. I hope this video actually did help you guys decide in whether you guys should summon or not. I think it's worth going after these characters because all 3 characters are amazing. None of them got shafted. They are both unique in their own way, shape, or form. It's just the fillers that are just very questionable at best. Like, they could have done the filler pool much better, but you know what? You got some godly units, which is really nice, and it's of course way better compared to Ken Fearon World Round 5's banner, which I'm not gonna lie, I feel kind of fucked because I've only got 2,000 orbs. Yeah, I got jebaited by that Ken Fearon World Round 5 banner, despite not going all in. So, yeah. All right, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. So yeah, peace out, lads.